Some stories don't begin with the night, but the night decides how they end. On that evening, Lancaster Boulevard felt unusually quiet. The streetlights flickered, the distant hum of the highway echoed like a warning, as if something terrible was waiting to happen. But the real storm was rising inside a small apartment, where a woman was fighting the biggest and perhaps the final battle of her life. Tonight, we uncover that story. A story of love, fear, betrayal, murder, and a fugitive husband whose trail stretched across 2 continents. Shayla Elizabeth Cabrera, 33 years old, a mother who wanted a better world for her 3 little sons. She left Peru to come to America to give her children a chance at safety, stability, and hope. Life wasn't easy for her. Low income, long work hours, 3 kids, no family nearby, and constant pressure. Yet she always smiled. She created happiness in small things, decorating her tiny home with bright colors, helping her kids with school projects, cooking meals for neighbors, remembering birthdays, and every night telling her boys, "Mom is here, everything will be okay." But she herself? She was not okay. Her smile hid a suffering she told almost no one about. The reason was Josimar Cabrera, her husband, or rather, a man who only pretended to be one. To outsiders, Josimar seemed calm, friendly, harmless, but Shayla knew the truth. His smile was a mask. In Peru, he abused her. He hit the children. He controlled every part of her life. When they moved to the U.S., Shayla hoped, maybe things will get better here. But abuse doesn't stop at the border. It travels with the abuser. And Josimar became even more dangerous, more controlling, more violent. He threatened her, "Leave me and I'll take the kids. Don't go to the police or you'll regret it. You belong to me. You can't escape." Shayla was exhausted, scared, trapped. But she was a mother, so she kept fighting every single day. In the summer of 2025, Shayla finally decided, enough, I need to change my life. She started making a plan, saving small amounts of money, reaching out to friends for support, talking to a lawyer, preparing to file police reports. On August 9th, she called her mother in Peru. Her voice trembled, but there was hope in it. "Mama, I'm leaving him. Tomorrow I'm going to the police. I'm finally going to be free." But some monsters cannot tolerate losing control. And that night, Josimar realized what was coming. He decided to end everything in his own way. August 10th, late night. The apartment was silent. The children were asleep, breathing softly, peacefully, with no idea that the world around them was about to collapse. In the other room, death waited quietly. No screams, no loud fight, just a few muffled thuds, a faint crash, and then complete silence. That night, Josimar murdered Shayla. The most heartbreaking detail? Her children were sleeping just a few feet away, unaware that the mother who tucked them in was gone forever. Most murderers panic afterward, but Josimar acted with disturbing calm. He wrapped Shayla's body in a large cloth, folding it carefully, tightly, as if packing an object, not a human being. At 4 a.m., the Ring security camera recorded everything. A man dragging a heavy wrapped bundle, the sack scraping against the concrete, its weight unmistakable. And this footage would later become the strongest evidence against him. Josimar drove into the darkness. He didn't choose a random place. He chose Angeles National Forest, a place of beauty but also isolation. There, he searched for a deep ravine, and where no one could see him, he pushed Shayla's body over the edge. The rocks, the trees, the steep drop, all worked to hide the truth. Then he calmly drove home, back to the kids, as if nothing had happened. 2 days later, when friends contacted police, Josimar began his circus of lies. Immigration took her. She ran away with another man. She got into an accident. Every lie was worse than the last. But detectives quickly realized this man is not afraid of the truth. He's afraid of being caught. On August 13th, detectives obtained the CCTV footage. The wrapped body, the dragging motion, the car, the timing, everything matched. Search and rescue teams deployed across 700,000 acres of forest. On August 16th, the Montrose search team spotted a bundle. Same size, same shape, same wrap as the one in the footage. Inside was Shayla. The city mourned. Candlelight vigils lit up Lancaster brighter than the night sky. After the murder, Josimar grabbed the children and fled. First to Mexico, then to Peru, arrested twice, released both times because no formal charges existed yet. But on August 21st, murder charges were finally filed. Interpol issued a red notice. Now he was an international fugitive. Peru began actively searching bus terminals, hotels, streets, border checkpoints. And on August 27th, the pressure became too much. Josimar walked into the Interpol office on his own and surrendered. Today, Josimar is in custody in Peru. He will soon be extradited to California, where he could face 26 years to life imprisonment. Shayla's 3 sons are now safe with their grandmother. But their mother, the woman who fought so hard for them, will never return. And that is the deepest tragedy. Still, there is hope. Her fight for justice has finally begun. Shayla's story is no longer just her own. It represents every woman living in fear, every mother fighting silently, every voice that was forced into silence.